Crime.
You got me.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the small screen couples who were put through the ringer but eventually got to have their happily ever after. Spoilers ahead!
You're still too much.
Number 10, Sydney and Vaughn, Alias. In this espionage thriller series from the early 2000s, Jennifer Garner stars as a double agent caught between her job and her budding romance with her handler Michael Vaughn.
Hey guys, let's talk to base. We did it. We kicked their asses. Hey. Guys, see what I said? Asses. Kicked.
Their push and pull is complicated by international supervillains and Vaughn's eventual marriage to another woman who turns out to be a double agent herself.
Let her go.
Put the gun down.
Do it now.
Put the gun down! If you love her, you put the gun down.
It's hard to expect a happy ending when your relationship is directly correlated to the fate of the world. Through all the assassination attempts, near-death experiences, and faked deaths, Sydney and Vaughn managed to find their place in the sun at series' end. You can't say they don't earn it.
You have a hard time finding this place?
What, are you kidding? I had an impossible time finding this place.
Well, I guess that's sort of the point, right?
Hello, stranger.
Number 9, Michonne and Rick, The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live.
We can make this whole damn world ours if we want to.
Yes, we can. That sounds like something I'd say.
It is.
You never know who's going to live and die on AMC's sprawling zombie franchise. No one is ever safe. Rick Grimes and Michonne lose so many people over the show's run that it almost stretches believability for them to end up happy and at peace.
You want me to stop creating the foundations of a new civilization?
Well, I can think of another way to build for the future.
When Rick actor Andrew Lincoln exited the flagship The Walking Dead series, viewers weren't sure if these two would ever make it. Michonne spends her last while on the original show searching for him. The 6-episode miniseries, The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live, is dedicated to how they find their way back together and reform their family. Their story ends about as happily as it can, given that this is a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies.
You're the brave man?
I am.
Number 8, Jane and Raphael, Jane the Virgin. This CW soap never strayed far from its telenovela inspirations. No happy ending was just handed to anyone. Jane and Raphael's relationship starts with a child in a very unexpected way, and they work their way backwards from there.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's 4 feet, Baywatch.
I'm sorry. I didn't know if you could swim.
Do you know I can stand, right?
You look like Cousin It.
But other loves, crime syndicates, and melodramatic subplots constantly get in their way. Ultimately, the thing that makes the show work is how much these two strangers become each other's biggest supporters.
What?
Petra freaked out because she thinks that you still have feelings for me. And that if I knew that, I'd choose you.
Raphael is endlessly supportive of Jane's writing career, and she is equally determined to see him end his family's cycle of violence and toxicity. They end the series married and parenting their happy little accident, Mateo.
Daddy, do you promise to never ever break up with Mommy again?
Yes, I do.
And Mommy, do you promise to never move back to Beeza's house again, even when Daddy's really mad at you?
I promise.
Yeah, you're married!
Number 7, Carol and Doug, ER. The first episode of the long-running medical drama saw troubled emergency department nurse Carol Hathaway trying to take her own life and ending up being saved by her colleagues. Her ex, Dr. Doug Ross, would spend most of his time on the series trying to figure her out.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
You didn't do it alone.
But they work in the ER. Death and drama is their entire life. Their love affair appears to end when George Clooney leaves the show.
Doug?
I don't want to wake up alone tomorrow.
However, when Juliana Margulies also departs, they bring him back for a cameo to make sure we know their years-long on-again, off-again romance is finally on for good.
It's beautiful, beautiful.
Take my hand. Taking you home.
Number 6, Dre and Bo, Blackish.
Oh, babe, I can't believe all of this is ours.
Me either. This is crazy.
Crazy.
How the hell did we get here?
I don't know.
These two have a lot to juggle, but their shared sense of humor and approach to parenting made their marriage seem solid as a rock for the longest time. In season 4, though, Dre and Bo make the brutal decision to split up.
How the hell did we get here? I don't know.
But the 1-2 punch of their separation and the death of Bo's father sees them end their split and come back together mercifully fast. Yes, it may not be as dramatic as some of the other stories on this list, but for a sitcom couple, these two had us in our feelings in the worst way.
You know, when you finish college, there's a graduation ceremony. You get married, there's a wedding. When a loved one passes away, there's a homegoing.
What?
I got it.
Number 5, Joey and Pacey, Dawson's Creek. Sometimes timing is everything. Joey Potter and Pacey Witter had a lot going against them over 6 seasons of Dawson's Creek.
I guess it means that I can talk to you and that you're there for me.
Don't you ever get tired of talking?
No,
Well,
I don't
get
get
tired
tired.
of
Well, I don't know.
I don't want to talk anymore.
What are you trying to say,
Joe,
Pacey?
I don't
Why
wanna-
are we standing? I don't.
From initially having to hide their feelings to never finding the right rhythm as friends, the yearning and teen angst was always dialed up to 11 where they were concerned.
I don't think you're in any position to talk about what's fair.
You were my best friend.
I still am.
Finding that a little hard to process right now.
It's the truth, Dawson.
So I guess it's safe to assume that friendship doesn't come above sex in your list of personal priorities.
This has nothing to do with sex.
Oh, what are you, in love? Is that what this is?
Despite them finally getting their happy ending in the series finale, creator Kevin Williamson would later kick the hornet's nest by suggesting they would be divorced by now, though even he implies it would likely be a temporary rift.
Pacey and Joey got married. I think they had a family. I think there were troubles. I think they got a divorce. And I think that when we meet them, they're in a very, very dark place.
Well, we don't care what Williamson says. These two are together forever in our hearts. Number 4, Kurt and Blaine, Glee. If he had never been tormented at McKinley High, Kurt never would have gone to Dalton Academy, and he never would have met the dreamy, almost impossibly perfect Blaine Anderson.
So you have 2 options. I mean, I'd love to tell you to just come and roll here, but tuition at Dalton's sort of steep, and I know that's not an option for everybody. Or you can refuse to be the victim. Prejudice is just ignorance, Kurt. And you have a chance right now to teach him.
That's not to say the rest of their relationship was smooth sailing. For every song and dance routine, the ship affectionately known as Clayne had its own brushes with tragedy, homophobia, and infidelity.
I needed you. I needed you around and you weren't there. And I was lonely, and I'm really sorry.
You don't think that I've been lonely? You don't think that I've had temptations, but I didn't act on it because I knew what it meant. It meant something horrible and awful.
I'm so sorry, Kurt. I really am.
However, the series finale sees them having overcome these challenges. They are happily married with a child on the way via surrogacy and make their living performing while also giving talks to motivate little ones to go after what they want.
We had an amazing teacher who accepted us, well, all of us.
Yeah, so we want to encourage all of you guys to be proud of who you are and to find friends that accept you and to not only dream, but to dream big and surround yourself with people who can help those dreams come true.
Number 3, Randall and Beth, This Is Us.
I won't let her life go off track when she's come this far. I think we need to be firm about that.
I don't think you understand how dangerous the position we're in is right now. Imagine
that you were that age and somebody told you that you could not date me.
The thing about this drama is that it never shies away from the highest highs and the lowest lows on life. On This Is Us, Randall and Beth consistently show us what it means to have your partner's back. Randall's past sees him abandoned by his biological father, which haunts him even though he lucked out with his loving adoptive family, the Pearsons.
I came here today so I could look you in the eye, say that to you, and then get back in my fancy-ass car and finally prove to myself and to you and to my family who loves me that I didn't need a thing from you, even after I knew who you were.
The marriage is especially tested in the 3rd season, giving way to some vicious fighting.
For the past 20 years, I have stood by your side through every whim, every pipe dream, every flight of fancy that you can think of. And for the first time, I have a flight of fancy. Something that I want, and still it becomes about you.
Through it all, though, they remain together, even as their separate passions and callings threaten their union. They pull through, and there's even a suggestion in the series finale that the two make it to the White House together.
What are you doing?
I would never find another lover sweeter than you, sweeter than you.
Number 2, Ian and Mickey, Shameless. Few of the couples on this Showtime dramedy ever did things the traditional way. Ian Gallagher and Mickey Milkovich were mid-fight when they understood they were into each other. They could be callous and emotionally distant with other people, but together there was always an undeniable chemistry.
Look at him. He's too pretty to be the man.
Through the years, with all the substances, mental illness, and violence that came with their rough upbringings on Chicago's South Side, Ian and Mickey hardly ever wavered.
To be my husband. To have and to hold you from this day forward. For better or for worse. Richer or poorer. In sickness and in health.
Who else would pull a gun on their own dad to defend their relationship? Well, actually, either of them probably would do that for any reason. But that's why they're perfect for each other.
So, how's your dad? You know, don't think he's gonna be my best man.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Chandler and Monica, Friends.
You know what's weird?
What?
This doesn't feel weird.
I know.
You're a really good kisser.
Well, I have kissed over 4 women.
Yeah, they kept us laughing for 10 seasons. But while Ross and Rachel took all that time to finally commit, Chandler and Monica were dealing with the heavy stuff. Their seemingly random hookup at Ross's London wedding in season 4 saw the creation of the show's most stable couple.
Oh, you guys doing okay?
Yeah, we talked, and Monica made me see that I overreacted a little bit, and some things in life are more important.
Yeah, baby.
These two experienced more heartache than was ever fair. Fans still wipe tears away over the scene where they find out they probably can't have biological children.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Well, we're gonna figure this out.
I know.
We also get to watch as they come to the conclusion that adoption is right for them. In the series finale, Chandler and Monica are happy, married, and the new parents of infant twins.
Look around, you guys. This was your first home. And it was a happy place, filled with love and laughter. But more important, because of rent control, it was a friggin' steal.
What TV couple didn't get the happy ending they deserved? Let us know in the comments.
Somebody who appreciates me. Somebody who doesn't blow into town with their dysfunctional past to play mind games with the boy next door. Somebody who is capable of a healthy, committed relationship. And unfortunately, somebody nothing like you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.